Hey guys, welcome back to Baseline Broadcast. Thank you guys for enduring the past couple of weeks. I had a very relaxing vacation with my family. I won't reveal the location because that will freak my grandmother out, but I just know that it was very relaxing, very fun, and got to watch a lot of Wimbledon while I was there. Just so you guys know, if you're new, my name's Caroline Anderson. I love tennis. I created a YouTube channel about it. And, okay, here's the deal, is after Wimbledon, things do kind of start to die down a little bit. I'm just going to give you guys kind of a little bit of a heads up. We're back on hard courts after this video. And we do still have one more Grand Slam and a couple of warm-up tournaments that I'll be covering, but those don't start for another few weeks. So don't worry, I will still be putting videos out. The good news is that Toronto begins on August 2nd, so you're gonna have only 1 week of like a filler video until, I guess, whenever the US Open ends. But just know that this is the part of the season where I'm not, like, transitioning in between tournaments, like, all the time. In fact, like, this probably feels a little bit weird because the only topic, as you can see on the screen, is the Wimbledon Final recap. So in this video, I'm going to break down the final for you guys, just to keep it interesting for y'all, and then we'll move on to hard courts and just kind of finish out the rest of the season, which it seems like it's a while away, but it will be here before we know it, so just be ready for that. Alright, let's get started with the Wimbledon Final recap. Alright guys, so just as a reminder, these were your two finalists, Noskova and Mukova. Both of them are from Czechia, as I would say it. Sorry if it's Czechia, I'm so sorry guys. But if it is that, I'll try to do better in the future on that. But it used to be called the Czech Republic, so they're both from there. It was the first all-Czech final like ever, I think, in a Grand Slam. So that was pretty cool. And if I could sum up this match in a few words, I would say roller coaster of emotions. And I'll go with another phrase too. Crazy town. How about that? So let's get into the recap. Alright, so the first set was all Noskova. I mean, she played flawless tennis almost. And it was amazing to see a 21-year-old play that well. And I always get excited when young people do stuff like that because, you know, I could never do that at that age. But she played incredibly well. And you guys remember in the preview video when I said one of the keys to Mukova winning the match would be breaking Noskova. Well, in the first set, she failed to do that, and it would eventually come back to bite her. But we'll get into that in a minute. But yes, Noskova played incredible tennis in the first set, and started to play pretty comfortably in the second, but things got interesting. Alright, so I mentioned at the end of the last clip that things started to get interesting. Yeah, Noskova went up to a pretty comfortable lead in the second set and had 5 match points. That number kind of gives you an indicator, right? It gives you an indicator that Mukova wasn't going away. Mukova fought all the way back and saved all those match points and won the second set. So now we're tied at 1-set-all. It's been a dramatic set. Noskova has to essentially reset and find her rhythm again for the third, and Mokova has got to start being consistent in that regard. So let's get on to the third set. Alright, so the third set was basically all Noskova again. After dropping 5 match points and the second set, she went, well, actually on camera, she was like plugging her ears to drown out the noise of the crowd, and then she went to the bathroom, and then when she came, or either when she went to the bathroom or came back from the bathroom, she walked by the trophy and stared at it, and that helped her a lot, because she basically regained all her control that she had in the first set, and she won the Wimbledon title. Mukova, like I said, struggled to break, and it eventually came back to bite her. But she did a really good job fighting back. Alright guys, so here's your final scoreline. 6-2 in favor of Noskova, 7-5 in favor of Mukova, and 6-3 in favor of Noskova. And at 21 years old, she won her first Grand Slam, and it was her first Grand Slam final too, which I believe at Roland Garros, that was Andreeva's first Grand Slam final, so she's like the second, Noskova is like the second consecutive person to do that. And it was an amazing tournament, an amazing win for Noskova. She's got a lot of confidence heading into hard courts, and she should be confident. She jumps up to world number 7. Mukova does jump up to world number 6, but it'll get interesting to see how the rankings shape up as the season wraps up. Alright, I'm going to show you guys a quick little picture of the 2 finalists, and then that'll be it. Alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We're back on the vocal train instead of having to do all of the, non-vocal or, whatever the old format was. Thank you for bearing with me on that. Once again, I know I've said that a lot, but I do really appreciate it. Just so you know, I don't have any vacations planned for the rest of the season, so this is the format that you're going to get. I will say, just going forward, I do have school coming up very soon, in terms of, like a big fall semester, which, hopefully that'll be my last semester, but if it's not, then, I'll have one more big semester and then that'll be it. So hopefully things go well, and I have more time to talk with you guys and break down matches and do tennis news and all that stuff. That's my goal. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and comment and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.